Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV. My name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm the proud CEO of Moving On TV. As you can see, I've got the new logo in the background. You can just about see it. Moving On TV Mental Health. As you can see, there's a little TV inside the star. So now exactly what we are. We're moving on TV, mental health. I think it's just moved my arm. Moving on TV, mental health. And you've got the little star, little TV inside the star, because we are a TV station. We are a TV station. And we're here to present to you a new TV station, bringing the hope and glory back into your lives. A TV station based on love, based on compassion, based on your talents and your skills. So you don't need to go anywhere. A positive TV station that keeps you sane on a daily basis to the best of our abilities. We hope you can join us on Moving On TV. We hope you can become part of the new world and the light that we are projecting. Take care, lots of love. My name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm the proud CEO. Happy New Year. Thank you. Bye.
The thoughts I have of you, you're always on my mind. Circling round my brain, it happens all the time. I close my eyes and
Hey guys, my name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm the CEO of Moving On TV.
the anger you display, I really cannot take. Want to break the barriers that you and I would make. There'll always be a part of you down deep inside. In the corners of my heart, you're always on my mind. Wish we were together, not all alone. Wish we were together, not all alone. I try to follow all the cycles of the night. Up and down the feelings go, I know it is right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be there.
Why am I all black and white? Whatever. Anyway, my name's Bob Bert and this is me vlog. Me vlog day one. Staying sane one day at a time. I'm sorry, I've only got a white towel. I'm at Janie's and I've got a nice new shower cap.
Right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be there.
Enough. Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV. We had so much fun the other night doing Meatloaf songs, with the masculine going completely out of control. The road is long, with many twists and turns, that lead us to who knows where, who knows where. But I'm strong enough to carry me. You ain't heavy, you're my brother. So on we go. Your welfare is my concern. No burden I need to bear. We'll get there. And I know you are not in company. My heart, you ain't heavy, you're my sister. If I'm late at all, I'm laden with sadness that everyone's heart is filled with glass of love for one another. It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on our way, perfectly clear today. Why not share? Just go Moving On TV mental health, guys. And love into not Go Moving On TV mental health. You ain't heavy, you're my brother. Oh yeah, Haps is jumping in and out. I'm not sure why. It is blurry. So go on Moving On TV mental health on YouTube, guys. It's something to do with Haps. Nothing I can do about it. There we go. You're my brother, oh, yeah, yeah. You're my sister, oh, yeah, yeah. You ain't heavy, no. You ain't heavy, no. You're my brother, oh, yeah. You're my sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, one more song before we get going on some teaching. Cara, I don't know what's going on with Hap. You'll have to go directly onto Moving On TV YouTube because it's really clear on there. But let's do another song just before we get going. We'll do this one and we'll do it also in light language.
Like I said to you guys, when you go through hell, like I am at the moment, when people go through hell, when they lose everything, they're losing everything, then you sit with it. You cry, you scream, you bash cushions, you throw furniture around, don't care as long as you're not hurting yourself, you're not hurting your cats, and you're not hurting anyone else. You just sit with it. And the sitting with it is actually the most powerful. It's the most powerful. I have sat through panic from hell today. Absolute panic from hell, because I'm not only dealing with my own panic of moving, I'm dealing with the ancestors. I'm dealing with the Jews that were kicked out of their homes, that were burnt out of their houses. I'm dealing with every person who is dealing with pain. I'm carrying it on this shoulder and I can feel it. And I'm okay. At this moment, I'm okay. And why am I okay? Well, because I sat there on the prayer line. I'm looking for God. I'm not talking about religious God. I'm talking for a God that is nothing to do with you, nothing to do with the body, nothing to do with performing on the stage, nothing to do with humans, nothing to do with moving on TV directly as a computer generated image that you're seeing me now on. I'm talking about your strength, your spirit, your inner strength that can do anything. You see, I had a massive, I've been having massive breakdowns every day because of the eviction. But I'm okay. Look at me. Do I look mad to you? I'm not. Ask Martin. He goes through them with me. I put a big statement out on Facebook today about us, that we're not together, but we're really, really good friends. And he has carried me for 26 years to this moment where I am learning to stand on my own 2 feet with serious issues of post-traumatic stress, grief, loss, evictions, fears of death, fear of everything. But I'm not insane. I'm not mad. None of you, 99% of you are not mentally ill. And I don't give a shit. Sorry, a shite. I am proving it every single day. I am proving it. If you lived in a world where there were no wars, no greed, no abuse, no evictions, no redundancies, no poverty, no child abuse, no everything that's going on, no lack of nutrition, lack of good water, lack of proper food, lack of love. If you lived in a world where there was love, nurturing, where you could live your dreams, where you didn't have to pay all your money to a greedy landlord, where you could have a life, where you could go on holidays, where you could build your own houses, where the water was clean, where the food was beautiful, where you could live your dreams every single day, where you would never be hurt. Every single person in the therapeutic community was either sexually, emotionally, verbally abused. Every single one of us who was diagnosed with a mental health issue. Now, isn't that convenient? Rather than dealing with stopping the abuse, rather than dealing with finding out why do parents, why do uncles, why do aunts, why do friends molest children? Why would a child molest your own child? Why would your uncle molest you? This is heavy stuff. Why would your stepfather rape you when you're 3 years old? You can go, I don't care. If that was ended, why would a grown man need to molest or rape a child? That's where your problem is. If you don't go out there and try and figure out and end it, then you're going to get more and more labels, more and more diagnoses, more and more PTSD, more and more depression, more and more complex needs disorder, more and more BPD, BOD, whatever. They make them up as they go along. I proved it to you with Baba Bertha. BBBBBBBBD. Baba Bertha syndrome, Baba Bertha disorder, BBD, Baba Bertha disorder. I don't want to drink ginger ale disorder. I need to go shopping too much disorder. I have a fear of my hands disorder. I can't sleep disorder. I can't get up disorder. I'm scared of dogs disorder. I'm scared of cats disorder. I don't like Lauren disorder. There are millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of disorders. Every single day there's a new disorder because they can give you more and more and more medication in order to make you physically ill. So I refuse to be physically ill. I will not take anything. I will scream the house down. I will feel. Do you know what it means to feel? As an actor, you have to feel. As an actor, you feel. F-E-E-L. Feel. Feel. What does it mean to feel? Feel everything. People say I talk too much. How the hell am I going to teach you if I don't talk? Feel. So today I felt and I felt and I felt and I felt and I felt in the therapeutic community that said to me, Lauren, don't ring the bell anymore, please. Sit with it. Sit with it. Sit with the rage, sit with the panic, sit with the fear, sit with the frustration, sit with the nausea. Sit. Feel the nausea. It's like waves. What does it feel like? Has it got a sound? Has it got a color? What is nausea? Where is it in your body? How does it vibrate? Can you vibrate like nausea? Do it. Feel everything. Because if you cannot feel, you cannot heal. All right? Feel. Stop going into denial. Feel to heal. You want to heal? You feel. Medication numbs you. Drugs numb you. Drink numbs you. I am telling you, the answer to not needing medication is the therapeutic community. These are the main ones, I believe, and I am proving it. Therapeutic community and the 12 steps. There's 12 steps. People give up drinking, drugging, every kind of addiction they have with the 12 steps. I learned what was wrong with me in the therapeutic community. Do you know what was wrong with me? I thought the little child that lives inside of me thought that I was to blame for my sexual abuse. A child. The therapeutic community taught me, no, that was your parents' fault. They were stupid. They sent you back to the man that was abusing you. And the minute I realized that, boom, inner peace. And many dark nights of the soul, which I'm going through now. But I know now why we are moving on TV mental health for a reason. Because I don't believe in mental illness. I don't. I think 1% of the population are really seriously, they were born mentally ill, genetically. But 99% of you are shocked. Shocked. I don't think there's one person in this world, webcam is just falling off. I don't think there's one person in this world that will agree with me. I'm going to turn the light off and see if it doesn't, maybe it won't flash, it will be a bit better. I don't know if you believe it with me. I mean, if you look at that, it's all lopsided. Does it drive you mad? Because you will be diagnosed if that, because it's lopsided and it makes you feel uncomfortable and triggered. It doesn't do that to me anymore. I'm not perfect. Moving on TV is run from the toilet, from the bathroom, because I have nowhere else to run it. But it's more important to get this message across to you. I cannot give you more than I am giving you. I give you my heart and my soul. This is my heart popping out of my body here to show you the truth. 99% of you are not mentally ill. You are abused, you are shocked, you are gaslighted. Like if someone says to you, like a man hits a woman, right? A man hits a woman and says, it was your fault. You made me hit you. Nah. You're the one. It's you. It's you. No, it isn't. That man has to take responsibility for the fact that they hit someone. If a woman hits a man, it's the same. Why would she do that? It's her. It's something about her, not him. It's her. Okay, he might have done something awful to her, but most of the time men don't hit women and women don't hit men. But through the lockdowns, there's been a lot of violence. And the violence has come from pressure, people losing their jobs, people drinking too much, and their childhood is coming up everywhere. Most of you were abused one way or another as children, either physically, emotionally, you were bullied, you were talked down to, you were smacked, you were hit, you were abused sexually, you were abused emotionally or physically. I was abused in every single way as a child, emotionally, physically, and sexually. 1 in 3 boys are abused sexually. 1 in 3 boys are molested or raped. 1 in 4 girls, they seem to prefer boys. How sick. The whole thing is sick. But what I'm saying to you is you become mentally ill because you are the victim, you, the child. The child is the victim who's been abused and hurt and smacked and beaten down to nothing, being told all the time you're naughty and you're bad. You know, if you bring your child up to have a paddy, to scream and shout and jump around and, you know, have a paddy, you're going to have a healthy child because they're allowed to express their emotions. Put them on the stage. If you want to end mental illness, end abuse, first of all, end abuse of children. I can guarantee you that every single person that has been labeled mentally ill was abused, either physically, sexually, or emotionally. They were beaten down to nothing, either with a fist or with the mouth, because their parents are stressed out. And then you have the perverts hanging around. You want to end mental illness? That is why I'm not going anywhere. No matter what the universe throws at me, I'm coming through without medication. And the reason I'm coming through without medication is I am going to prove that you're not mentally ill. And you do not need medication if you're not mentally ill. Mental illness, I'm not talking about schizophrenia, but then as far as I'm concerned, people who have schizophrenia, if you were brought up in a society where they taught you how to use your skills of hearing voices, you'd be a medium and you'd be earning a bloody fortune. If you were brought up in a society where you see people, you would be a medium and you'd be earning a bloody fortune. If you were brought up in a society where, like me, I feel everything, I wouldn't have been diagnosed. I would have been told that I'm a talented medium, psychic, healer, creative being, unique. And I cannot hold down the job because I'm not here to hold down the job. With all due respect to everyone, you have your jobs and well done. Without you, we wouldn't survive. My job is to experience suffering so I can prove that I'm not mentally ill, so I can prove that you're not mentally ill. That's my job. And that's why I formed Moving On TV Mental Health. And it's not to sing to you all day. If you don't like my singing voice, fine. Fuck it. Feck it. I don't care. I love singing. Singing is my passion, and I'll sing till the cows come home. And if you don't like it, then tune out. But come back when I'm telling you that you're not mentally ill. And I can prove it. I can prove it. Every single day, the bots are coming on because they don't want you to know my story. They don't want you to know. Chapter 8 of Simply Amazing. That is me. Chapter 8. My story of recovery. They don't want you to know that you are not mentally ill. You're not. 99% of you are not. 1% maybe was born with something wrong with them. Look, there are people that are born with something wrong with them, like psychopaths or whatever. Autism is not a mental illness. Stop it. Autism is not a mental illness. Children with autism are not mentally ill. How dare you say that? No one is mentally ill. Autism is not an illness. It's a different way of perceiving the world. It's a different way of perceiving the world. Just because you don't perceive the world the same way as they do, or the way your parents were taught, you need a job, you need a job, you need a car, you need 2.3 children, yeah? A car, a job, 2.3 children. You need to get up every day and go to work and suffer. That's what you were taught. And then you'll have money for holidays and Christmas, and you'll buy lots of Easter eggs. And by the way, stuff it all down with drinking and drugs and sleeping around and whatever it is you do. And go on the stage when it comes to Lauren. Go on the stage and do all your work on the stage. Do the breakdowns on the stage because it's better to do them on the stage. But what happens, guys? What happens when they take away the stage, the drugs, the drink, the men, the women, the sex, the job, the jobs, the homes, they evict you? What happens then? You're broken. You're finished. You're like, oh my God, I can't cope. I'm being evicted. I can't cope. This little Lauren, I can't cope. I'm being evicted. Oh my God, they're going to take my cats away from me. Oh my God. Yeah? Oh my God. Thank you, Cara. Being labeled means you're in touch with your emotions and reality, and you're waking up. You're not like ordinary people who are not waking up because they're drowning in drugs and drink and sex and celebrity and denial. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care. I will not say certain things on here because I don't want Moving On TV to be wiped yet off the planet because we're not safe. But I will tell you that you're not mentally ill. And I will tell you that Tyra is not mentally ill, Cara, is she? Of course she isn't. She's special. She's different. Every single one of you is special and different. There is no Asperger's. There is no autism. There is no BPD. There is no PTSD. It's shock. Post-traumatic stress is shock. You've been shocked. Even when you're evicted out of your mother's stomach. In the days when I was, they turned you upside down. They whacked you on the bottom. Now, how is that to introduce a little child into the world? And if you happen to be Jewish, well, don't get me going on what they do to a little boy. That is childhood abuse. And how does this little boy grow up when all their family is going, yay, well done. We're going to cut a tiny little bit off our little boy here. And this little boy is screaming its head off from panic and fear. and everyone's going, L'chaim, L'chaim, well done. That child is not going to understand the difference between pleasure and pain. He's going to be completely screwed up. No wonder Jewish boys are mummy's boys. They're totally screwed up. Thank God I never married a Jew, a Jewish man. With all due respect. They're screwed up because of what they did to them when they were born. You don't do that to a child. That is abuse. That is physically painful for the child. And while everyone is celebrating and going, wow, well done, woo, and drinking wine and having fun, that child is going crazy, crying their heads off. Don't get me started. What about baptism? When you pour water on a baby, that baby's terrified. They keep crying and screaming. Why do you do it? You're confusing that baby. How dare you do anything to children against their will? How dare you? I know, sweetheart, but don't put it on here because I'll get wiped off. Thank you. I know. But what I'm saying is they're not mentally ill. 99% of you have become the plaything of something that decided you're mentally ill. While the world is insane. They are insane. They are in chaos. Whatever. Again, I'm not getting into they are you and you are them. It sounds like a song from the Beatles. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. Look, my heart's bursting out of my body from panic. What I'm saying to you, I'm not panicking at the moment. I sat on the phone today and I spoke to the council, asked Martin. I was calm. I listened. I did everything they told me to do. I'm doing everything they're telling me to do because I believe now. I know now. Not that I believe. I know that Spirit, something knows better than Lauren. For the first time in my life, I know why I'm here. I know why I'm here. And I believe in my heart it's going to be okay. Lauren doesn't always believe it, but you know what? When I tune into this is not always me. This is also the ancestry. My ancestors died in the snow. The Jews were kicked out of their house. They were burned out of the house. Let me give you a story. I've got to get back to writing my book. Okay, right. Years and years ago, when I was being evicted, because that was the story of every few years you get evicted, I sat in the house and I was absolutely terrified because I thought someone was going to burn me out of my house. Literally set fire to me and come with loads of sticks and burn me out of my house. So I sat with it. And where did it take me? It took me to the Jews, to my ancestors who were burnt out of their house. It took me to my grandmother, Leah, who I found a photograph of her, who I'm named after, a Russian Jewess. She was burnt out of her house and she ran to Ireland. And she died in childbirth, giving birth to my father. Her name was Leah. She was 23 or 24 when she died. Now, I sat with it, and because I'm a medium, I started rolling backwards and forwards. Listen to this, Cara. I didn't know I was a medium until then. Started rolling backwards and forwards, backwards. I wish someone would interview me about this. This is cool. Backwards and forwards, and I said, "Who is this?" He said, "I'm Leah. I'm your grandmother." She died. I'll tell you how she died. Go on Google. There was one person who died when the black and tan Nazis came to Ireland, to Cork. One Jewess died. Just happened to be my grandmother, Leah. Okay? Just happened to be my grandmother. So she had left Russia with her husband, and they had come to, and they had a shop. And one day, the black and tans, if you don't know what the black and tans are, the black and tans were the equivalent of the SS in Germany. But we're talking about the beginning of the century. This is before. She died when my father was born, 1921. So she died 1921, okay? 1921, just after the First World War. So my grandmother was in the shop and they walked in and she said to them, "Don't hurt me, I'm a Jew." And she collapsed and died on the spot from shock. I'm not kidding you. Check Google. The only Jewish woman to die from the black and tans in Cork, in Ireland, was my grandmother, Leah Medella, or Leah Medali. Check it, it's on there. That's how I found out. I didn't even know. It's in my father's book. It's in A Cat Has Nine Lives. He explains it. Anyway, so my grandmother was the only only person to die in the whole of the black and tans in 1921. She dropped, actually, hang on a second. You see, my father told me a different story. He said she died in childbirth. She didn't die in childbirth. She was in the shop and she dropped dead in the shop. The minute she said, "Please don't hurt me, I'm a Jew." And the shock killed her on the spot. Now she got stuck in limbo. So she was rocking backwards and forwards, and she came to me, Lauren, because I'm a medium, and she said she couldn't get into heaven. She couldn't go anywhere. She was stuck in limbo. If you believe in mediumship, and most people do, if you don't, then that's your problem. I proved it time and time again, it works. And I proved it because I got rid of the fear. Anyway, she's rocking backwards and forwards, and I said, "I'm Lauren, I'm your granddaughter. I want to help you. What do you need?" And she said, "Everybody's waiting for me to come home for dinner, to give them their dinner." Hang on a second. I think the car is outside. Just a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Hold that thought. Let me put something on for you while, hang on. You're going to have to wait because I think the car is outside. So I'll just put, yeah, it's the car. Just a minute. I'll put something on for you.
Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV. My name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm the proud CEO of Moving On TV. As you can see, I've got the new logo in the background. You can just about see it. Moving On TV Mental Health. As you can see, there's a little TV inside the star. So now exactly what we are. We're Moving On TV Mental Health. I think it's just with my arm. Moving On TV Mental Health. And you've got the little star, little TV inside the star, because we are a TV station. We are a TV station. And we're here to present to you a new TV station, bringing the hope and glory back into your lives. A TV station based on love, based on compassion, based on your talents and your skills. So you don't need to go anywhere. A positive TV station that keeps you sane on a daily basis to the best of our abilities. We hope you can join us on Moving On TV. We hope you can become part of the new world and the light that we are projecting. Take care, lots of love. My name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm the proud CEO. Happy New Year. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My car is back. So I'm going to have a car. I've got a car again. I've got my car back. Right, so I'm going to be able to get around again. Let me just put this on. Okay, so I was telling you the story of what happened. So anyway, I went to sit with my friend who's a spiritualist, and I was rocking backwards and forwards and talking to Leah, my grandmother, and she had got stuck in limbo. She kept saying, they'll miss me. I need to get back and make dinner and everything. And I said to her, you're dead. I'm your granddaughter, Lauren, and I'm living in a free world. This was about 3 years ago, I think. No, more than that, because we were moving. I can't remember. This is a long time ago, 6 years ago, I think. 6 years. Another eviction. So anyway, I said to her, look, I'm your granddaughter, Lauren. I want to help you. And you don't have to worry. There's no anti-Semitism, because she grew up, obviously, with all the anti-Semitism and hatred towards the Jews, that they were going to burn her out of her home. And then they ran to Cork to be together. It's a big romantic story. My grandmother and grandfather, they were not supposed to be together. They were not supposed to. The family didn't want them together. My grandfather was very poor. He was a musician. And my grandmother came from a very good background. She came from, and they were, my grandfather was Russian. And I think she came from Spanish background. And she used to play the piano. And my grandfather used to play the violin and accordion. Anyway, they didn't want them together because they were cousins as well. So in the Jewish religion, you're not allowed to mix the blood, right? You're not supposed to. So my grandmother and grandfather, a bit like twin flames, they somehow found each other, and they escaped from Russia and they went to Ireland. And she was disowned, she was disinherited, and that's why my grandfather was so poor. And he had to, when she died, he gave the children away. Long story. It's all in A Cat Has Nine Lives, the life story of my father. But Leah was stuck in limbo. So anyway, coming back to that. So she was, as I say, she's rocking backwards and forwards in the spiritualist's office. And I talked to her. I said to her, okay, I'm going to take you into the light now, Leah. I'm your granddaughter, Lauren. You've nothing to worry about. They're all in heaven waiting for you, because they're all gone. The children are gone. Dad's gone. They're all in heaven waiting for you. This must have been after my father died. So 5 years ago, yeah. And then I took her into the light. I said, right, I'm going to put you into the light. And that was it. I stopped rocking. And I never, ever got scared about being burnt out of my home again. Okay? So eviction fear is not Lauren. It's not coming from Lauren. It's coming from my Russian Jewish ancestors. The Jews who were thrown out of their homes continuously, like me, being evicted non-stop. Every few years you get evicted. So they were evicted. They were thrown away until they formed a kibbutz, which I want to form, a kibbutz. A kibbutz is like a commune, but you have your own houses and you have a center. There's a piece of land behind me, Cara, a huge piece of land, a field. No one does anything with it. It's barren, it's dead. You can't, nothing. It's wasted. Why not put a few mobile homes on there and build this miracle community I wanted to build? Where we have theater, where we have dancing, where we have singing, when we meditate together, you'll never be lonely again. You'll never be lonely again. Don't you think that's a great idea, Cara? Where good people live on there. People that don't want to be hurt anymore. People that want to bring their children up with love and kindness and music and meditation and positivity and dancing and teaching them everything that we know. You would never be stressed out because you could put Tyra with us and we could dance and sing and run around like lunatics. Sorry, let's not use the word lunatics. Loony comes from the moon. Luna is the moon. And the reason they call people lunatics is because the moon affects your body. Your body's just made of water. And so the moon, when the moon changes, we're going through moon in Cancer, I think, huge changes, and Mercury retrograde. There's so much going on at the moment. There's a huge amount of light coming in, Cara, loads of light codes, and you know that. And that's why we've got to let go of everything that doesn't serve us anymore. That's why my marriage broke up. That's why I'm moving. That's why I'm being evicted, because maybe Spirit doesn't want me in this space. Or maybe Spirit wants me to create this miracle community where we all never ever get evicted again, ever. You never get evicted. Now, people are telling me I'm insane. But what did they do to say to him? What did they say to him, eh? They said the same. They said the same. Now, this is my teacher. This is my mentor. I 100% believe that this is coming. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's coming, and it's coming soon. Within the next few years, you will see all these communities popping up everywhere on pieces of land. People are going to figure it out together because people are wise. And like the Jewish ancestors, I am so proud to be Jewish. I am proud of my ancestors. They had guts. They went and they created a beautiful country with their Arab friends. They did not fight with the Arabs. No, that was the mandate. That was the British. The British created the war between the Arabs and the Jews. The Arabs and Jews were friends. They were friends in Palestine. It used to be called Palestine. Somebody changed it to Israel, and that was not my ancestors, not the good Jews. Somebody changed the name Palestine into name Israel. The name Israel means that it should survive forever. It's a beautiful name. Israel, Yisrael. Yisrael was the angel that Jacob fought an angel and became the name. They gave Jacob the name Israel. If you know anything about the Bible, Yisrael means that you never ever die. You survive forever. You always are there. And the Spirit is here. So I released my grandmother into the light, and then all my fears about being burnt out of my house disappeared, right? I have loads of examples. So now, when the fear of eviction is coming into me, I sit with it. And I keep getting this man Yankel, this Jewish man Yankel. And I know that one of my uncles was what you would call mentally ill, which I don't believe in. He was struggling, he was sick. And I have seen him. I've seen him in my mind. And I think that's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up his fear of eviction. Not Lauren, but this ancestor. And all the Jews. I am so proud to be Jewish now. Because if it wasn't for my amazing ancestors that died in the snow, and the others of them that got to Ireland, got to Israel, and built a whole country from nothing, from love of Mother Nature, that always had to protect themselves. Those beautiful ancestors of mine that walked into the gas chambers for me, so that 80 years later, I would know what's really happening in the world. And one day you will all know. Cara and I know. If I wasn't Jewish, I wouldn't know. They died 80 years ago. They walked into those gas chambers and they knew that what they were sacrificing their lives for me to know that I would be able to know the truth 80 years later. And I do. So I'm proud to be Jewish now. I used to be, but now I am. I'm proud for that Jewish identity that was given to me. I'm not Israeli. I never will be. I'm a Jew. I'm a good Jew. I'm not an Israeli. There's a big difference. I don't go in the army. I do not fight. I do not protect. I do not defend. I do not pick up a gun against innocent people, the Arabs. They're my friends. They're my lovers. I had an Arab lover, Ahmad Khaled Tadur, my boyfriend. There is no way I would kill an innocent Arab. You come towards me and you try to do something that goes against my body or try to hurt my cats or my children, and I will remember that I'm a sergeant in the Israeli army. Unfortunately, I had to do that. I had no choice. And I was poisoned as well in lots of ways, which I can't say on here because I'll get wiped out. But what I'm saying is I had to go into the Israeli army. I had to, or else they would have put me in prison. That's no way. That was to fight my innocent brothers and sisters in Palestine instead of sharing Israel, Palestine, Israel. When I went out with Ahmad, all there was love. I lived in this. I lived this dream. I lived it. I lived this dream. He taught me Arab dancing. he plucked a feather from a peacock for me. I'll never forget him, wherever he is. He wanted to be a footballer and a doctor. He was amazing. Ahmad Khaled Tadur. I think he was 10 years younger than me. So, yeah. And I was an adult. I think I was about 30 and he was about 20. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. It was the happiest time I ever had in Israel. It was one of my happy memories. Because I was in love with an Arab who apparently is my enemy. And we had an amazing time. I danced non-stop with his friends. I learned how to dance Arab dancing from my Lebanese friends. I am not your ordinary person. You can do whatever you want to me, evict me, hurt me, do whatever you want. I will not bow down to anything, and neither will Cara. We're not ordinary because we're not. We're aliens. We are actually aliens, and you can laugh, do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I know what I am. I'm a being of light. I'm a being of light. And I am getting rid of all the layers, removing all the sick layers that were put onto me. I had to do that. Lauren and Cara, we have to go through pain for others to carry, because we can carry it. We can carry it. Because if you saw me a few hours ago sitting in a car shaking and crying because I don't know what's going to happen to me and the cats, and look at me now, you couldn't do it. None of you could do it without medication. I want to teach you. I want to teach you. I really do. Because then you don't have to deal with side effects. But I can't teach you the same way that the therapeutic community taught me. Because the therapeutic community was a conglomerate of psychologists and a community with support systems. I can only teach you so much. I can only teach you so much. And that's what I'm doing on Moving on TV. No one comes off, okay, everyone went into the therapeutic community on medication, except me. Except me. And they had to be weaned off of it. I was lucky, I didn't have to be weaned off it. I just had to I used to use herbal medicine. You weren't allowed to use herbal medicine or homeopathy. You got dismissed, you got thrown out. I wasn't allowed to use anything. We did a little bit of mindfulness and meditation. No, Cara, you see, you've got it all wrong. It wasn't the Israelis. It was the British. It was the British, the cabal, the Israeli people. The Jews were ordinary people. You see, don't you know that? Don't you know that? The Israelis and Palestinians live together in peace. There is no fighting. There never was. The Jews and Arabs live in peace. They always have done. They even formed a place called Wad al-Salam, an oasis of peace where the children grow up together in love. Kara, the Israelis and Arabs did not. It's great you had an Arab boyfriend, yes. He was amazing. I wish I knew where he was. Imagine if he's still, maybe he's my twin flame. I don't know anymore. I've got twin flames coming out here and there and everywhere. No, only kidding. I know my twin flame is. Let's not go there. But Imad Khalid Tatur, my soulmate, we proved what love is, and it's nothing to do with religion. And what I'm saying to you is the Balfour Declaration promised Palestine separately to the Jews and to the Arabs. They divided them the same way as they're doing to you now. Divide and conquer, divide and conquer. Anyway, so Kara, you got it wrong there, sweetheart. The Israelis do not hate the Palestinians. Fear was implanted in us from the time we were born that they were going to kill us and throw us in the sea. It was all a lie, a psyop. Don't believe any of it. I do not believe any of it. I was forced into the army for nothing. And I'm still here. The army, what did the army teach me? I made a few friends in the army. Nothing. I had a breakdown. I had depression in the army because I just wanted to entertain. Cara, do you like my hair? Do you like my hair? Look how much I've grown it. Isn't it cool? No. Yes, the army. But can we not go there? I'll talk to you separately. That's the army. That is because they are conditioned and brainwashed. Okay? Can we please not talk about it? I'll get wiped off moving on TV. I do not want to talk about that. But I can explain it to you separately because I grew up there and I know the truth because I left. If you don't go in the army, you get put in prison. You have no choice. You're forced. You're forced. Young people are brought up with fear and hatred. I was never told to kill an Arab in school. Never. My education never told me to go out and kill Arabs. Never. Oh, but they worked on me with fear. They worked on me with fear. The media. It's exactly the same as going on now. The media lied about everything. We had A.B. Nathan, and he had a ship in the middle of the sea called the Peace Ship. Ici la voie de la paix. Somewhere in the Mediterranean. This is the voice of peace. Kan kol shalom. Peace in the Middle East. No more blood, no more wars, no more bloodshed. Peace in the Middle East. That's how he tried to get that message across, and they threw him in jail. They threw him in jail. Okay? So wake up. This has nothing to do with the ordinary people, Kara. Nothing. The ordinary Israeli people do not hate Palestinians. They adopt children, Palestinian children. They take care of them. They build them. They give them electricity and water. It is the army and the government. Do you understand? The charities don't hate anybody. The ordinary, I'm not talking about, let's not go there with charities. You know what I mean. My sister wanted to adopt a Palestinian child. There is no difference. They're children. My little niece went on the film and said, "Be my friend." She's a starseed. I wish she'd come to me because she's an Israeli, but she's a starseed. And I'm waiting for her to come to me. She's fallen out with the whole family. Guess what? Because she's me. Okay? So this is what I'm saying to you, and no doubt there'll be a lot of tears. John Lennon, got it across to you. Imagine. Imagine. Imagine you were brought up with love, only love and light. But guess what? It's coming. The light is coming through more and more and more. Millions and millions and millions of people marched on the street for freedom. The media told you it was 100 or 1,000. It was millions. Millions. And Jeanette Archer was marching on Modeston Manor to bring out the Rothschilds, for them to admit what they are doing to children. And again, I have to be so careful what I say on here. She's outing them. The whole world is changing because the minute I will show you, like my dad, I need to prove a point. I'm very much like dad, okay? I'll show you, right? Hang on. Darkness, hatred, greed, wars, viruses, death, love, light. Okay? When I put that light off, you can't see anything. You can't see the shit. You can't see the mess of this bathroom. You can't see all my lovely colors, right? Now look. Ta-da! Look at the mess. Look at the colors because I turned the light on. I turned the light on. And what happens when you turn a light on? You see everything. You see everything. So that's why the mass awakening is happening. That's why ascension is happening. You cannot ascend if you're carrying baggage. I mean, what does it mean to ascend? Baba Bertha makes a joke and says, I live in a bungalow, I can't ascend because there's no stairs. Okay. She says, the granddaughter is always talking about ascending. I can't ascend. Right. Now, to ascend means to be lifted up, to become light, from the light. Words, guys, words. How can you ascend with the baggage that is dragging you down all the time? Eviction, oh, greed, oh, £4 million a year, Cara. Have you got 4 million? We could have a free view. Whoa. Hunger, oh, death, oh. This is everything. You're dragged down. Abuse, sadness, viruses, winter, no holidays. You can't go anywhere. Oh my God, I'm drowning. How can you get any higher? Your body is heavy now. It's heavy. How can you ascend? You throw it off. You have it. Take it. I don't want it. Ugh, ugh. Get rid of it. You get rid of it. Take it off me. Go. And then it has to come up though, guys. If it's buried deep in you, if you've been on this planet more than 60 years like me, and even in the womb, because I lost my twin brother, I have huge baggage. I'm carrying it all here. So you have to let it come up. Come on, up you come. Woo! And it's here all the time because I'm being evicted. It's in your face, Lauren. Everything, the loneliness, the eviction, the unhappiness, the lack of work, the lack of this, that, pain in the body, pain here, dum, 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 whoosh. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, babe? What are you going to do? I have a certain way of delivering my speeches. I am an actress. I am a singer. If you don't like listening to me talk, then you're not going to get anywhere. I am Tony Robbins, except I do not earn millions of pounds and I don't even have my own home yet because of the way that I was shocked. I was shocked. I never learned how to earn money. It switched off somewhere. I didn't understand it. Not my fault. I am Tony Robbins. I'm the poor Tony Robbins, the female poor Tony Robbins. So, the light, you are letting go of your baggage, yeah? You're letting go. What is Stay Sane Daily today? How do you let go? Now, in the therapeutic community, they knew exactly what to do with me. Sit with it. I rang the bell one night. One evening, I think it was, we were about to leave. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, I can't go home. I can't be on my own. Don't know what to do. Martin's working. I can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. Sit with it, Lauren. Don't ring the bell. Take the bell from Lauren. Sit with it. And do you know what happened? I sat with it. And I sat with it. And I sat with it. And I thought I was going to hurt myself or the cats. That was my biggest fear, that I was scared of me. I was scared of me and what I might do. The other day when the court gave me a verdict, I broke something. I smashed something in. I smashed in a couple of things because I have a temper, a really bad temper, and I just couldn't take any more, and so it all came out. There was too much going on, and so I let go and I smashed some things. Luckily, I didn't smash me or anything, a human, but I smashed something. And so sometimes we're actually too scared of what we will do. What will I do? What will Lauren do? But if I surrender and know that something has got my back. You know, when I went into court, I thought God was coming in with me and they would take away the eviction because my concept of God was wrong. God is not going to fix you. God is not going to fix anything. You, each of you fix your life. You want to be sane and happy? Then try and learn what I'm telling you. God won't fix it. If you're sitting there waiting for Jesus to come back, good luck. No. If you're going to sit there and wait for the broadcast, good luck. You go out there and you change your life for the better. So your children, protect the children. Don't let your child go anywhere on their own. Give them the stability. It's like, you know, protect the children, teach the children well, teach them love, and give them this world. Give them a world like this. This is the world you want for your children. This is the world you want your kids to grow up in. And this is the reason, the main reason they wouldn't let me adopt is because I more or less was spouting John Lennon. They didn't like that. They didn't like it at all. But I'm grateful I couldn't adopt, because imagine if now I was struggling with what they were putting on that child, they would have forced me to do things that I would not agree to, because that child is always owned by the state. So you see, Spirit knew, and I prayed to God that one day I'll have a family and I'll have love, that someone will come into my life, Cara, and give me a family, give me everything so I can be a granny or an aunt. I can have that family. I can have that, you know, everything that I never got. And moving on TV and dancing and singing and never be evicted again. That's my prayer. Like, I'm hoping, I'm manifesting it. And one day when I'm ready, one day. That's one of the reasons I decided to go it alone. Because my marriage was not leading to that. It never did, and it never would. There were lots of reasons why I've gone it alone. Martin is my best friend. He's amazing. He's helping me in so many ways. And he held me to bring me to this point. Neither of us were happy. He wanted something completely different to me. And now we're in transition. And it's a good place to be, because you learn what you really want. You have to know what you don't want in order to know what you do want. Right? So this is what I want to manifest. This is what I want the world to be. This is my passion and dream, and this is what I want the world to be. Imagine there's no hell. It's already here. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only. I hope someday you join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only. I hope someday you join us, and the world will live as one. Okay, now I'm going to sing it again in our language, Cara Mia. Okay? In our language. The language of light, the language of love, of aliens, of starseeds, of light workers. Please, even if you're not a starseed, Tara's auntie. Oh, thank you, gorgeous. I love it. She's going to heal if she wants to. She's going to be amazing soon. It's all coming, sweetheart. We'll get her on the med beds. But what I'm saying is, if you are a breathing heart, I love you. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you jab. I don't care if you take medication or not. I'm here to keep you sane. Okay? I don't care if you come off your medication or not. I don't care what you do to the body. I don't care if you drink. I don't care if you smoke. I don't care if you sleep around. I don't care about your addictions. It's none of my business. I love you. I love you. I don't love the man that's evicting me, Mark Bromley. Sorry. Not Lauren doesn't love him. But something inside me understands why he's doing it. Because he's tired and he's scared. And he's having a nervous breakdown. He can't be a landlord. Okay? So God is neutral and God loves everybody the same way. And I'm a bag of nerves. Lauren is a bag of nerves with so much pain in the physical body. So if anybody could send me some healing here, I'd be very grateful. But I'm going to sing in the language of love and light. It may sound like gobbledygook to you, but me and Kyra and light workers and starseeds and the aliens that we are, we know what this is. And we are here, the 144 plus thousands of us that came here to carry the pain so that we could teach you and not to be unhappy. That's it. And when I do what I love, I'm not unhappy, am I? I'm not unhappy at the moment. I'm okay. I'm not at peace enough because I'm terrified, because Lauren is terrified. The ancestors are jiggling around all over the place inside Lauren's body. All the little bits of genetic material that Lauren inherited from the ancestors. The Jews are jumping around all over the place, absolutely terrified. They're being burnt out of their homes. They're being thrown out with two stupid old 19-year-old cats onto the snow. Snow. Do you see what I mean? But that's not what I really am. That's just an identity. I'm a Jew. I'm a Christian. Ooh, one more song before I do light language. What am I, Cara? I love this. I'm everything. Lauren is just a tiny identity. I'm this. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Take me as I am, with my shadow self, with my crap, with my talking too much. If you don't like it, that's not my problem. We talk about it. I'm not going to go out there and hurt you. I'll go out and I'll project it into the woods and I'll sit with it. And I don't want to be I don't want to be Come on. It's gone. I don't want to be a bee. I don't want to be her, but I am. So make the most of it. I'm not going to hurt you. I hate the world today. You're so good to me, I know, but I can't change. I tried to tell you, look at me like maybe I'm an angel underneath. Innocent and sweet. Yeah, I'm that as well. Yesterday I cried. You must have been relieved and soft inside. Can understand that you would be confused. I don't tell you, I'm a little bit of everything. All of you to what? I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, the sinner, I'm the same. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. No, you wouldn't have it any other way. Take me as I am. This may mean you have to be a stronger man. Rest assured that when I start to make you nervous, I'm going through extremes. Tomorrow I will change, and today won't mean a thing. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. Do not feel ashamed, I'm your hell, I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. No, you wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, yeah. Just when you think you've got me figured out, the season's already changed back. I think it's cool, you do what you do. Don't try to save me. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. Do not feel ashamed, I'm your hell, I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. I'm a fish, I'm a tease, I'm a goddess on my knees. I feel when you suffer, I'll be ready to run together. I'll be known to revive. Can't say I'm not right, you know. Wouldn't want it any other way. I'm a fish, I'm a lover, I'm a devil of discover, I'm living inside. Just look into my eyes, I love you. I love you. Thank you. And I'm perfectly balanced. So, I love that song. And we were going to do another one. Oh, we already did it. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Okay, so I'm not telling you to go out there and be nasty to your partners, to your fellow man. That's not the point of this. I'm saying that you're entitled to have your feelings. You're
How to
entitled
set up
have
a new potential
your
income stream
frustrations.
online with a mini hint of
You have your frustrations. Look, I was in a marriage for 26 years, and the way we sorted stuff out is because we couldn't talk to each other. We went to marriage guidance, and she would sit in the middle, and she would let him say what he needs to say, and I would say what I need, and then it all came out. But there was so much frustration that had built up over the years because we had such a bad marriage, because we never were able to be what the other person. There was very little in common. Very little in common, and especially now. So what I'm saying is, when you feel that your needs are being met by your partner, you're not going to need to be a bitch, are you? Because then you're not having a good relationship. But also, I'm saying it's a joint thing. You've got to find the love for yourself and be able to give yourself what you need. And you and your partner, it's like, I studied Scientology. Without going into what goes on there, I'm talking about the actual theories are very good. First of all, there's you, number one, dynamic. See, I'm teaching you everything. Number one dynamic is you. You come into balance, your masculine and feminine. I'm doing a huge amount of work at the moment on what does it mean to balance the masculine and the feminine. So when I'm over the top, too much, that's my masculine energy. And now I come back into balance. It's like a scale, masculine, feminine. You all have masculine and feminine. Doesn't mean you're gay. It doesn't mean the something. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that you are two different energies and you can't do anything about it. You all have masculine and energy. So if you love your dog, it is, oh, I love my dog. That's your feminine. Okay, so stop fighting it. All these macho men out there, boo, I don't have any physical energies. Yes, you do. If you love your girlfriend, oh, I love you, and you buy her flowers, that's your feminine. That's your giving, your gentleness. Okay? Everyone, don't fight it. It's beautiful. Us girls love it when men show the femininity. It means they care. It's beautiful. It's when a man gives you a gift from the heart. That's beautiful. Doesn't mean he's a sissy. Doesn't mean he's not a masculine. It just means that he is balanced, that his feminine and masculine energies are balanced. So with me, I tend to go too much into the masculine and too much into the feminine. When I emote too much and I can't stop crying, and that's me too much in my feminine. When I shout and I'm aggressive and I'm losing my temper, that's me too much in my masculine. So it's all bringing it back into balance. I have a sponsor. She's in Canada. I'm in a sponsor of the 12 steps for my codependency and my fantasy life. Roxy and I work regularly, and we might be devising a workshop to teach people how to balance the masculine and feminine. And we're doing that every day. So too much emoting, that's you're going too much in your feminine, Lauren. You're too much of a little girl now, okay? So do it fully. You need to come back a little bit into balance, sweetheart. You're not a little girl, you're an adult, okay? And when you learn that, then you can have a relationship. You can have a good relationship because you know how to bring yourself back into balance. You have to learn about you to stay sane. Learn about you. Where's your masculine? Where's your feminine? Where's your martyr? Where's your peace worker? Where's your whinger? Oh my God! Oh my God! Where is it? You all have it. And just, okay, I'll let my whinger come up a little bit, but that is too much feminine. Oy vey! Oh my God! Oy vey! Oy vey! That's the Jewish grandmother, Baba Bertha. Yeah, you need to bring her back into balance. Yeah. But then you try to hurt a woman's child, she'll become all masculine, she'll become Superman to you. What do you think that story of Superman is? When Esteban Mario comes on to tell us about the superheroes here on Moving on TV, Superman, when he was Clark Kent, he's like this little, feminine, this guy who hasn't got any power whatsoever. He's just with glasses and he's, then he's Superman. He's a masculine, he's a man. He goes out there to save the world. Now, when he combines his Clark Kent and his Superman, he's the perfect man. You put a pair of glasses on Superman, that's it. She drops to his feet. That's what you need. You need balance, yeah? So, if you're scared to get into a relationship, if you're thinking about relationships, guys, and you're scared to get into a relationship, and you know that this is a powerful man or a powerful woman, as long as they have the other side to them, as long as they can balance the masculine and feminine energies, you have found a mate. Don't let them go. Because all this world needs is one thing. And I'm going to sing Imagine in light language for everybody. As I said to you, it doesn't matter if you have a beating heart, like I have here, Smiley, Sunny Smiley, the new one with all the colors, matches my hair, doesn't he? He matches my hair, look. If you have a beating heart, then this, close your eyes. Don't say this is gibberish, Lauren's singing gibberish. Feel what I'm singing. It's not gibberish. And look, I'm plagiarizing from the interview that Paul McDonald did with you. He told you that when he taught you, when he did that amazing Kornae, he told you to feel and heal. It's the same work. We do the same work. People do the same work because we're here to use this work to help you guys. You know, that we heal and then we help you heal, yeah? So I'm going to do this song now in light language. So it's not gibberish. It's where I come from. It's where me and Cara and lots of light workers, we all come from a different planet. The 144,000 of us, we were brought here to teach you what I'm teaching, what all these amazing teachers, Paul McDonald and Cara and everyone who's got something to teach that human beings don't understand yet. They will know this language, and this language is the language of love. There's no restrictions on it. It's pure love. So have a listen. Close your eyes and feel the love. Without words, with light language. This is my language. This is where I came from. I used to do this a lot, and I thought I was going mad. I really thought that was insanity. When I went in, I was like going into a trance when I was really frightened. And then one day I realized that other people were doing it as well. And we were perfectly sane. It's just that this was our language. This is our language. I remember I used to do this, and Martin used to look at me and he used to get scared. He said, "What are you doing? It doesn't make any sense." And it always used to be this, it used to calm me. It used to calm me when I was in trauma. And then I discovered that it was called light language. Sometimes they call it speaking in tongues. You can check that out. It really does calm the soul. So close your eyes. It's not gibberish. It will sound like gibberish, but it's not gibberish. So I'm going to sing this now in light language. There you go. Let me put something on for you, and you'll see what I mean. You see, when mic's fallen. When you do similar work, thank you, Cara. Thank you. I've got someone who can
Without Squarespace, I wouldn't
subscribe.
have an online brand.
Someone just subscribed. You see, when you're a light worker and you're doing similar work, I need to promote someone who's doing similar work. Someone who does the light language. Everybody knows him and loves him, and we haven't seen him for a while on Moving on TV. We haven't seen him a while in life, and we don't really know where he is. But this is what I'm talking about. He taught you, and it relieves pain, physical, emotional, everything. So let's watch it. Let's watch it, shall we? Messengers of light. Messengers of light. Who do you think you are? I'm not the only one who does light language. And as I say, isn't it interesting that it came to me in such trauma? The trauma I was experiencing was so big. I was going through such serious trauma, and trauma doesn't matter. And I started doing these sounds that started coming from me, these sounds. And I started using them, and I thought I was going absolutely mad. I thought I was going mad, right? I didn't understand. I wasn't going mad. I was actually calming myself by talking to myself. And I kept saying things like kalama, kalama, and things like malaka, 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 and malaka, malaka, and I felt this feeling of something was calling to me, longing. I was longing for something. This is years ago, before the lockdowns. And I suddenly felt something in me, and it was calling to me. And I started, Martin thought I was going insane. I said, no, let me carry on. And I started calming down. And then one day, this man did the same.
Just going to just relax a sec, and I'm going to use the opportunity just to, even for me to be able to relax, not to have to rush into it, because there's nothing to rush into, just to get people just to enjoy that space. There's a lot of the time where we feel like we need to speak where we don't need to. I'm going to even give this opportunity before I even start. I'm just going to let go. I'm not going to try and formulate anything. I'm just going to hold space and go through my breath for the moment, and it allows you an opportunity just to look at me if you have to not want anything. Even now, you're sitting there thinking, waiting to hear something, waiting to get directions, listening to my voice, waiting to see where I'm going with it. But to more just concentrate on the sound of my voice, more concentrate on the feeling, because at the moment I'm not formulating anything in my head. I'm just going with an intuitive feeling. Just keep listening to my voice, the sound of my voice, the tone of my voice, the texture of my voice, the vibration and intention that's being carried through my voice. And just breathe. There's no need to force anything. There's no need to try and rid your head of any thoughts. Just completely allow yourself to feel everything. You may find it hard to relax. You may be feeling invigorated. You may be feeling stimulated. Don't question it. Don't worry about it. Just feel it, become aware of it. Feel all the senses and the nerves in your body. Allow yourself to flinch. Allow your breathing to be, you may have real short, rapid breaths. Just allow it to be. There's nothing worse than trying to stop something. Just allow it to be. So we very, very slowly change the vibration gradually from the space that you're already in. It's about you just getting used to and sitting in whatever feelings you're experiencing in your body right now. Your thoughts may be racing. Allow it to be. You may feel like you just want to groan. Allow it to just be. You may be suddenly feeling irritated. Say it if you want to say it. Fuck it. Just allow it to say it. Just be.
Happy, 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 happy news. Happy, happy, happy news.
I'm all about no repression. Just allow whatever to be. What does my voice sound like to you? I don't want to question an answer back. It's just, what does my voice sound like? You're hearing a collection of words, but they're just sounds. Just keep concentrating on my voice. Right now, there's love in the intentions. There's love behind what it is I'm wanting to do right now, and that's a feeling. That's consciousness. And you're connected to that consciousness. This screen doesn't mean anything. That love, that intention, that calmness, that clarity, that pureness of consciousness of being, you can feel that right now because you're connected to it through consciousness, through time and space. You are that. I'm just a reflection of that in you. Whatever I'm saying or putting across, you are that. So just be. And again, I am just talking. You may think, has he started yet? I started ages ago. It's just my little formula and my way of doing things, my way of getting people into a meditative state. Because it's already working, the conscious flow, the feeling is already penetrating through me. It's not what I'm saying that's important, it's the energy that's being transported and carried through the words I'm saying. That's how it works. It's what's coming through that you feel, not necessarily what's being said. It's an energy thing, and you're an energy being. Now, depending on the different people that may be watching, again, I'm going to make it tailored for you all individually, through one person, being myself. But it'll all be felt and experienced differently for all of you. What do you want to relax in your body? What do you want to work on? What do you want to feel right now? Some of you may want to just feel relaxed. Some of you may want to go on a little journey. Some of you may want to focus healing energy on a particular organ or a particular part of your body. Just know all of that is going on right now. Anything that you need right now, this energy is going towards helping that, creating that, shifting that, moving that, maneuvering that. The sound and the intention and the energy be carried in my voice may be making someone feel tingly. It may be making someone else feel relaxed. It may be making someone's arm feel relaxed. It may be doing all sorts of different things because the energy goes where the energy flows, where it needs to go for every single particular individual person who's listening to this. Let it be for what you want it for. It doesn't even matter because that's already happening anyway. That's how intelligent, infinite, intelligent consciousness is. Some of you may be feeling relaxed. Some of you may be getting a real healing sensation. Some of you may be starting to feel otherworldly sensations. Someone may even be feeling stressed. It's whatever you want it for. A meditation is just about focusing energy where the energy needs to go. Where do you want it to go? What is this for you? Now I'm just going to do some sound. I'm going to let out intuitive sounds which I feel to let out. And the very fact that you're watching this and I'm expressing these sounds to you on a conscious level, you've attracted it, you want it for whatever you want it for. Again, it may help you relax, it may help you go off on a little journey, or whatever it is you need. It may heal your DNA, your cellular body, because you're just made of atoms and energy. And this is all I'm putting across and expressing and communicating right now is a form of energy from my intuitive being. And the very fact it's intuitive, it's dipping into a collective consciousness that we're all part of. So I can only give you right now exactly what you want and need for your highest good or potential. Now I feel to let out certain sounds and tones. Don't question it, just feel it. Your mind, again, might want to question it, but don't question it, just feel it. And again, I'll say it again. Doesn't matter what I'm saying at the moment, the healing's going on. This is the meditation, the work's going on as I speak. It's flowing. The energy's flowing. I know it's happening. I can feel it. I can feel the change in my feeling my voice as I speak. I can feel the change in my body, how I feel as I'm speaking. I feel lighter. I feel tingly. Therefore, I know it's healing conscious energy which is going on at the moment. Now I'm going to start with the sound. The sound has already started. It started long ago through the sounds of my voice, the tones of my voice, not what I'm saying, the tones, the vibrations of every single syllable and vowel I'm using. They all make up what seems to be formed and interpreted as a language, but they're just vibrations that are put and stuck together to create a formulation of what you perceive as a word. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but you may not understand these words, but you'll understand them energetically. On some conscious level, you'll feel them, just as you already have been feeling them for the past 5 minutes. Regardless of what you understand, it's working anyway. This is my form of meditation for you, my expression, my gift for you. It's already happening. Different to usual meditations, but a meditation nonetheless. Iskiarmutukuashnu warnatakuana awatakawasekeyannetekuarmanakoake. Really feel into every sound and feel where you're feeling it in your body. Be aware of what it's making you feel, what it may be making you see, or it may be taking you off on a journey. Just allow it to, don't question it. Arno ua awaskarna tuku armutuku anawasheke. Do not try and understand it as a language, just feel the sounds. Mishkiarnatuku armubutuku arnataku oanaka. Enesekewe el niki arnukushkormukur. Awarnataku armamataku ushkarnataku arnatakawe siki armubuku ushnarnataku. Emeketeke sekia marnatukush morbubukusha. If you want to open your eyes, you're welcome to open your eyes. If you want to join in, join in. Lauren, if you feel to join in, join in. It's join in. It's consciousness. If it moves you to want to express, and allow it to do so. If that means your body feels it wants to move in a certain way, then do that. That's your biofield wanting to manipulate the atmosphere, the energetic flow of what's going on. If you feel to do that, anyone who's watching, if it makes you feel to cry, if it makes you feel to release, if it makes you feel to join in, if it makes you feel to move your body in a certain way, do so. Armotuku uarnataka armamaku ushnakawe e neke ernaka awarnaka se eke anataka ornuku us namata awa ushnake se. As I said, it may sound odd, it doesn't matter, it's just sounds, it's just vibrations. Even one particular sound, ka, ka, ka. Where do you feel that? What does that make you feel like? Se, ke, umar tuku ushmar mapaka arnene tewene de kiano se. Feel how good it feels to let yourself move, sing, shout, scream, do, express whatever it is you want to let out.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Urmaka arnata kua anata urmata urmanata ku urmanata join in. Urmutuku urmanata uanati ki urmantu. Urmanana marnata ku ushke marnatu ku urnata ku urmanana burtuku uanata kawashnake. Feel how it feels.
I can feel my spine opening.
Urmutuku
My whole spine started to expand as you were doing that. It's like Falandafa.
Very slowly, just allow yourself. Feel how it feels. You can almost feel the magnetism in your body and the magnetic feeling.
Oh, you can feel
You
it.
really feel into it. Then allows you to move. It pulls itself into where it needs to go, and then it makes it stronger, which makes it even more obvious, which makes it pulls it even more. That it keeps emphasizing and heightening itself. And you know where to place your hand more, and it invigorates it even more. And when you're doing this, you'll feel releasements in your body. It just feels good. Your body knows exactly what you need. On that note,
What can I say? What an incredible interview and an incredible meditation. And we got to hear your stunning singing voice. So some people, if you're lucky and you go and do the sound stuff with Paul and use the bed, you might be lucky enough to get his beautiful singing voice as well.
if they want that's I suppose.
If they want it, yeah. So there you go. So, oh God, that was beautiful. Just very quickly. I was interviewing an incredible 5D consciousness group yesterday called Love Has Won. Love Has Won. They're incredible, these two girls. And we finished it with the word ahava. Ahava in Hebrew is love. And the same way as you've got Buddha, Brahma, Allah, Adonai, it's always this open sound, ahava. It's a beautiful word in Hebrew. Love, love. Like Wayne Dyer doesn't say love. He said we should actually pronounce it love, love. Not
You can feel it, can't you, in a word when you express it.
It's an open. Everything is open. The words are open. And it's like you have just opened up the whole of my spine. I could feel all the vertebrae just, first of all, the way it started when you started singing, I went back to my Jewish roots. And in the synagogue, you had the cantor, the chazan, and they would sing like that. So I could feel it right deep down in my solar plexus and my lower stomach. And then that's what it means to me. I'm getting into the core of my feelings. And so I let that happen. And then it starts to open more and more. And then as you went along, the spine started to open up like that, stretching outwards and outwards. You know, I always get so much from all of this because it's so detoxified. You know, everything works in me so fast. I'm like a cat. You know, if you give an animal homeopathy, they don't have any barriers. So it's the same with me. I'm so open to all these techniques and healing because there's nothing to stop it. I don't have a barrier. I don't have saying, oh, this isn't going to work. You know what I mean? So that was incredible, Paul. I need to do another interview with you. My God, you should be doing your whole show. I reckon you should do a show and on there here, we're listening, every week, half an hour with Paul McDonald. I think, like, particularly while we're in lockdown, you could do your own lockdown series coming from the Positivity Center. How would you feel about that?
my little soundbar.
I think it'd be incredible. Your own, and you could put your own music. We are live still with this. You could put your own music in the background because you're writing all this stuff anyway. But you know, half an hour, like I've got people doing half an hour, and I'm just saying, anybody, if you want to come on to Moving On TV, email me at movingontv1@gmail.com. This
And share it.
opportunity to do your own show.
And share it.
Share your talents, exactly. Martin does letting go in lockdown. Martin does hypnotherapy, letting go in lockdown. I have the lovely Ellen Carter. She's done books. She's done around her garden, organic vegetables. She did abundance in lockdown. I've got Jaden Darcy, Mr. Darcy. I can't wait to see his program. He's in Australia. He's doing a program, and there you go. Louise Hammond, fingers crossed, she's going to do her own Muse acting program in the lockdown. So there you go. Now we've got Paul McDonald, and he can do a lockdown series for us.
Yeah, I'm up for it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Cool.
I'll do a weekly reservation.
Yeah, weekly from the Positivity Center, whatever it is you feel. Anyway, thank you so much, Paul. What can I say? It's been an incredible interview. And you've given so much. And that's what I love about this awakening, is we're all giving so much from the heart. You know, and I'm not checking how many subscriptions, how many likes, but I do need to get to 1,000 subscriptions on Moving On TV in order to stream live now, because everything has changed with YouTube. So we need to build up. The more subscriptions we have, the more wonderful people like Paul I can bring on. Okay. So take care. Have a beautiful dinner. Love to everyone, and we'll see you soon. So lots of love.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Peace.
Thanks you, Lauren.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, Cara, that was brilliant. There you go. There's a real master. You're still in contact over the light, yeah, over the airways. I don't know what's going on. I wish him all the love and all the light in the world because he deserves it. Because he's absolutely brilliant for what he does. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about healing. Stay sane. Let me just put this on. We've got a new subscriber. Sing, sing, sing. Thank you. Woo! We've got a new subscriber. Anyway, so we saw the man, the master himself, and we got another bot. I've got to go and eat because I haven't eaten yet. And oh God, I'll talk to you another time, Cara, but I'm just trying to think. What else can I put on? So we were talking about staying sane. Oh, I've lost my train of thought now. I just want to refer back to the Facebook messages. Okay, so let's pull them up here. I want to do. I never knew why I was here till now. There we go. That's the one. Thank you. Thank you, Francis. Francis has lost a lot of weight. Bless him. He's got cancer, unfortunately. Okay, let's have a look at this. I never knew why I was here till now. I'm not from here. I live on a planet full of sickness, greed, fear, and cruelty. I came with love and light to teach. I'm being tested. I'm going through hell. I'm losing everything, but I will never take meds. Okay, whoever's trying to get me to, it's never going to happen. Just not going to happen. I can't find the rest of the message. What is the rest of them? Oh, okay. You can see it. It's everywhere. I don't need medication. I will come through with what I know, and I've learned by my superior light beings, guardians, and teachers. Okay. So, yeah. So I've learned that from my superiors, the light beings, my superiors, guardians, and teachers. Hang on a sec. I'm going to go and make something to eat. Okay. Right. Okay, let's have a look at what else have we got here. We have got a lot here that I came up with. Okay. This is the most important one I feel that I need to pass on to you. I need to pass on. It's what I've been talking about. Okay. And this is very, very important. As I say, I know what my job is now. I know why I'm here. Okay. God is not needing, God, love, is not needing to poison an exhausted, terrorized, panicky heart with drugs. Okay, so where's my heart? There's my heart. Okay, there's my heart. So it doesn't need to poison myself or anyone with drugs to calm it. Instead, to feel the hell and let it flow through me by sitting with it, like they told me in the therapeutic community. Okay, so that's very, very important to me. You don't have to do it. To me, it's very, very important. Right. Okay. So what I'm saying here is, in order to heal, what is the point with me piling on more and more and more things that are going to hurt the body, that are going to hurt me? Anyway, I've got one more song to do, and I've really got to go and eat. And as I say, I don't have a clue of what's going to happen. I did everything that you told me to do, Cara. I'm doing everything that everyone told me to do. I've contacted Homeless Connection, I've contacted the council, contacted everyone really, and I'm doing everything. And yeah. Oh my God, where am I? Okay, so we're gonna do one more song, and I've got to go and eat, and I might talk to you, Cara. I might talk to you later, sweetheart, if you've got any more ideas. I wish I was with you and Tyra. You know, I'm starting to believe that this is all happening for a reason, and so I'm not sure what's coming, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So, here we go. Just a sec. I'm really grateful we got someone subscribed. Okay, let's turn that off. Can deal with that anymore. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, so I'm just going to do this song in English and light language, and that's it. And then I've got to go and eat, and I might be back later, because when I come on here and I show you that everything is cool, in spite of the stress, in spite of the huge stress, I'm okay. I'm able to focus. I'm able to cope. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for this. Okay. Right. So I'm going to sing it in English, and then I'm going to sing it in Spanish or Spanish light language. And if anybody is watching and they know who they are, my heart is pure. I love you. My heart is pure. I would never do anything to hurt you. And you just need to know that. times are hard at the moment. And as Karen knows, I get a huge amount of trolling and bullying, and people are keeping an eye on my accounts, keeping an eye on things, and sometimes things happen and things are said. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to go, enough to ride till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just to love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just to love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Love, ahava. Okay, let's do it again in light language. L'ora mia saja ya jaya Shuya Maradivayada Sora Yeso Makala Madivaya Ruchavaya Malanga Modiranya Sudarama Rechaviyaya Shivada Bala Korea Shumakaraya Tosara Varaya Shukari Ora Korea Vaya Somaragaya Ekatia Ivama Radigadaya Tumadaya Chota Shimaramaya Solame Gavaya Mogadivana Vasimaya Amayaraya Oh Sumaya Yada Nagimadaya Amagina Okaya Kaya Tuwipaya Wanita Maya Umenana Tuzi Uyabi Domaya Maya Maya Allah Anyway, I can see people are joining, so I'll put something. I can't put anything on Living on TV.
Saving money with Lidl feels like
I'm gonna say goodbye.
but saving even more with the Lidl Plus Rewards app.
I've
That's
got it.
like
I've got to go, guys. I've got to
Well,
go,
it's a-
guys. I've got to eat. I've really got to eat and feed cats and have an easy evening because I'm tired. Lots of love. Take care. Thank you so much, Sing Sing Sing, for subscribing to Moving On TV. If you got any special songs, let me know. It says I've got 5,649 subscribers. I wish. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Lots of love. And before I go, here is the logo. Not the logo. Here's our message.
The thoughts I have of you, you're always on my mind. Circling, circling round my brain, it happens all the time. I close my eyes and
Hey guys, my name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm the CEO of Moving On TV.
the anger you display, I really cannot take. Want to break the barriers that you and I would make. There'll always be a part of you down deep inside. In the corners of my heart, you're always on my mind. Wish we were together, not all alone. Wish we were together, not all alone. I try to follow all the cycles of the night. Up and down the feelings go, I know it is right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be there.
Why am I all black and white? Whatever. Anyway, my name's Bob Berta. This is me vlog. Me vlog day one. Staying one day at a time. I'm sorry, I've only got a white towel. I'm at Janie's and I've got a nice new shower cap.
Right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be
Bonjour, my name is Lauren Hope-Glory. I am the ghost. I am the actress that plays the part of Piaf. And I am asking you to sponsor Moving on TV because when I go on the stage, I bare my face to the audience as I would a lover. And that is why I only wear nude makeup, organic. And so I am looking for a sponsor who will come on board Moving on TV with us, who does organic makeup, because that's all I wear on this beautiful shell, as will Piafa as well. Please contact us at movingontv1@gmail.com and join the party. No, yes, yes. Bonjour. Bye bye.